Welcome to our channel. I'm Chad, and this is my wife Leslie. Come join us as we try to live more and work less. We could be traveling by sailboat, cruise ship, camper, or even a staycation at our cabin. You just never know. While along the way, we'll definitely play some pickleball and volleyball, and maybe catch a race or two. And we will no doubt be tailgating at a football game near you. So join us and our friends all on our travels. Hey, welcome to our channel. I'm with Chad. Obviously, I'm Chad.
I'm Leslie.
And we just wanted to give a quick introduction on the channel, kind of what our plan is, what we want to talk about. We do have notes, so if you see me looking down, that's because I'm looking at my notes. A lot of channels talk about sold everything, went sailing, went RVing. We didn't necessarily go that approach. We didn't sell everything, and we just kind of acquired things over the years, but we still own real estate, as you'll see in this channel.
And a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and a lot of other miscellaneous toys and things to tinker on, but we definitely are not the norm. We don't really enjoy that Monday through Friday 9 to 5. We've been self-employed for quite a while, and now we're just trying to figure out how to more or less retire early, do it on a bit of a budget, and kind of do things on our terms and not worry about checking emails every morning. So if you're kind of on board with that or want to see how we did that, then this might be a good channel for you. Or if you just like to see the travel, if you're interested in sailing or a number of things, then this is probably a good channel. So as I said, I'm Chad.
And I'm Leslie.
We kind of started this journey, we're probably in our 4th year now, once we took our son to college. So you will see some footage that is older footage, particularly from the sailboat. We have done 2 seasons in the Exumas, and then a 3rd season last year that was a bit abbreviated in Abacos. And January 2026 coming up, we will also be back on the boat, but lots of football and travel in between, and utilizing different ways to travel, not just the sailboat, but the sailboat is what you'll see a lot of. We met playing volleyball, and that's kind of what we've done for the entirety. Well, for me, since I was 15, we played a lot of volleyball, and I know for Leslie, she played in school. And we play a lot of double sand volleyball, not as much anymore as our knees and backs and shoulders. So we've transitioned to pickleball, but that's where you'll see the name of the sailboat is Sailing Vessel Side Out. So that's where Side Out comes from. So anytime we're traveling around, we definitely try to play a little volleyball or pickleball wherever we're at. Let's see. Kind of what got us here is a little bit of burnout. Our company did very well. We worked very hard for several years, and we just kind of got tired of it. It was starting to suck us into that regular 9 to 5 or really longer hours than that, and more than just Monday through Friday. So we kind of made a decision to do things differently. Our profession is, I guess technically we still are real estate appraisers. We primarily do condemnation or eminent domain appraisals. And you will see there is a giant bee on you. You will see Mark in a lot of our videos. Mark is also an appraiser for our company, and as we depart in January of 26, Mark will get to take over the company. But you will see Mark in a lot of videos. He's a lot of fun. We travel on the boat with him. We traveled to Europe last year with him, and I refer to him as my stepson because I still feel like I have to raise him and somehow financially responsible for him without the deductions. But you'll see more of those guys, Mark and Caitlin, in other videos.
But we do have a son also.
We do actually have a legitimate son, not just Mark. Our son is in college. He plays football in college. He's a long snapper, and you'll see a lot of those videos and pictures. But we'll kind of get into more of that detail. But we do have a son. We only have one child, so that's kind of our background. We're not millionaires. We didn't come from rich parents. So if you think this is how we got to this point, it wasn't without a lot of hard work. And we take pride in the fact that we worked hard and built a business. and now we want to enjoy that. We're just kind of regular folks, and we just make our own financial decisions so that we don't spend a lot of money on frivolous things or things that we feel like are not going to give us a return on our investment. By saying that, our life experiences. So that's something we focus a lot on. So mission of the channel is early retirement, budget-friendly travel, and to some extent off-grid living. I think we live a lot in excess in what we consume, particularly as Americans. So we try to do a little bit less. There's still a giant bee. We try to do a little bit less, and as far as consuming. And as we get into the cabin, we can talk about rainwater collection, how we make water on the boat. We try to live off solar as much as we can. The cabin does have solar as well as actual AC power from power company, but we do try to supplement, or if the power's out, we definitely can live off the grid if we need to. There's a lot of ways to do this, so this channel will be about how we did it. Kind of what we've learned along the way. Really, this is about simplicity and getting to enjoy time with our friends. If you see, we do have a lot of friends that will go with us with a boat and tailgating and play pickleball together. We're fortunate to have a lot of those good friends and friends that even from childhood and friends we've accumulated over the years, either through our son's football, my racing, or just people we went to school with and grew up with. So again, this channel is more about, hey, you can do this. We did not do a great job financially early on and discovered sailing, and that put us on a new path. And hopefully we can enlighten those that maybe are younger so that they don't make the same mistakes we did. If not, then there is a way out, and you can do things and make better choices to where you can go travel and not feel like you are stuck that Monday through Friday 9 to 5. And again, everyone's situation is different. This is just our situation, but maybe we can provide you guys with something that is beneficial and that will help you maybe decide to go a different path in which you are. But it's worked for us.
We've always lived somewhat below our means. We've always tried to buy less or not buy brand new things and find reusable items or reuse items and prioritize. If we wanted, when he raced, we worked really hard to do as much as we could ourselves and not have to pay people to help.
Correct. And we still do that with the boat, with our personal vehicles, with our real estate, our camper. The beauty of YouTube is everything's had a video made about how to fix it or correct it. So we'll do reviews on items that we find useful to us, but also videos on us fixing things. Because if you're not okay with working on things yourself, you better have $1 million, because if you have to pay people to work on things, it definitely adds up. So you will see that we do a lot of things ourselves. May not always be right. I'm sure people will comment that we did something wrong or there was a better way to do it, and that's fine, but that's just how we do it, and we learn lessons along the way by doing that. Some bumps along the road, and you just have to decide, is the juice worth the squeeze? And we've had miserable passages and things break on the boat at inopportune times. We've had a boat that's been struck by lightning. So everything is not unicorns and rainbows, but at the end of the day, it is well worth it in our eyes, and that's kind of why we've continued on this path.
For the majority of our marriage, we have always looked for properties that were not that were more fixer-uppers and not pristine shape, to where we knew we had projects. We always find properties or boats or vehicles that will end up being projects down the road.
Yes. Our first house was a foreclosure, so we've always kind of sought that out. So,
I mean, the house at the beach was we gutted. It was
Yeah.
Should
Yeah, it should have been a tear down, but the
It should have been
market
a tear
crashed, so we
down.
wound up having to renovate it and move in. So we've kind of, like I said, we've been down those bumps and got our bruises and taken our licks, just like a lot of people, and
work side hustles.
side hustles. Yeah, we've done a lot of different things to get to this point. So
Yep.
it's not unattainable, and I think that's primarily the intent, is to let people know that it is attainable. It's interesting when we post in social media or on social media to our friends and family about the boat and our travels, and everyone will make a comment, I wish I could do what you guys are doing, and the answer is you can. You do have to make sacrifices sometimes and decide what's really important, but we don't travel on a $1 million catamaran. That's nothing against $1 million catamarans. It's just not in our budget. So we are probably a little more real world budget, and you can do it even on less than what we are. So that's kind of what the message is, and we'll still have fun along the way. We with the sailing and trips, we want to have fun at the same time, but at the same time we want you guys to see maybe a path to get out there and join us, and not necessarily if it's on a boat. You can do an RV, or you can do whatever really makes you happy. Some people like hiking, and it's just you have to find what you enjoy, and we found what we enjoyed, and maybe we'll just kind of send the message that way. If you guys have questions or comments along the way, reach out to us. If there's something you want to see, or how we did something, or got to a point, or how we chose what boats. We're on boat number 5 now, and we started on a 25-foot boat. Now we're on a 46-foot boat, all monohulls, and we can kind of give instruction to that. We've currently got a camper that we pull behind the dually. We've never done the Class A or Class C or even Class B like the van deal, but we do have a little small Astro van that we have solar and lithium, and we'll kind of do tours of all these different things and show you what we do have. Everything's always subject to change, because we could sell something tomorrow and buy a new project. And
Previously, we made a schoolie.
we have built a schoolie. We have
then
friends that are tailgating out of it now, and friends. There are people that sail with us, so they're getting to enjoy schoolie. We couldn't come up with any more creative of a name, so we just called her schoolie. But I get bored easy, and this is the result of me getting bored easy. So, in closing, I hope you guys follow us along. If you would, please subscribe. I'm sure we'll do all the other YouTube patron stuff at some point, but right now we're getting started, and we are appraisers. We do not do videography, so that will be a learning experience. So if things are rough and ragged and you have comments and suggestions, then that'll be great as well. So just understand, just like everything else we've done, we're going to make mistakes and kind of have some bumps and bruises along the way with this as well. But hopefully that's something everyone can relate to. This is not professional by any means. And we are not professional financial advisors. We can just tell you what we've done. We're not professional sailors. We can just tell you what we've done. And that's probably as humble a way as we can say it. And hope you guys enjoy it.
Everybody say, hey, everybody wave.